Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My students, today we will study Unit 5 about cells. You can open your book, page 75, cells. Okay, when we talk about the cells, of course, the first we have to know the cell's definition, the cell's meaning. What is cell? Cell is the basic unit of life. Jadi sel itu adalah the basic unit of life, bagian paling dasar dari kehidupan. So I can say cell is the smallest unit of life. Jadi bagian paling kecil dari makhluk hidup, bagian paling dasar dari kehidupan. We call this is cells. Kita sebut cells ya. Based on the amount of cells, berdasarkan jumlah sel, the organism divide into two. Jadi, berdasarkan jumlah selnya, organism or living thing divide into two, dibagi menjadi dua. The first we call unicellular organism, and then the second we call multicellular organism. So, based on the amount of cell, there are two kinds of organism, unicellular and multicellular. What is unicellular organism? This is the living things that are made up of only one cell. So, when I say to you unicellular organism, what is that? The living things that made up only one cell, hanya terdiri dari satu sel. So this living thing do all the life process use the one cells ya. Jadi semua proses hidup pada unicellular organism ini ya dilakukan oleh satu sel itu. Breathing and then moving and then respiration, semua proses dilakukan oleh satu sel itu karena unicellular organism, only one cell. What are the examples of unicellular organism? There are bacteria and then yeast and then paramecia. You can see this is the microscopic view. Ada bakteri, ada ragi, kemudian ada paramecium. These are the examples of organism yang hanya memiliki one cells. How about multicellular organism? You can see the picture here. Multicellular organism, of course, this is organism that made up more than one cell. Terdiri dari lebih dari satu sel. What are the example? Mosses, lumut, and then alga ya. Are commonly found in ponds, katanya ada di kolam. Kemudian lumut juga. They are the examples of multicellular organism. And then also most plant and animal. Jadi plant dan animal secara umum, mereka semua adalah contoh dari multicellular organism. Include we are ya, termasuk kita. Include human. We are made up of million cells. Jadi kita itu memiliki jutaan cells. So we are include in multicellular organism. Jadi kita sendiri nih punya banyak jutaan sel, sel rambut, sel kulit, sel darah merah, sel darah putih. We made up of millions of cells. So we are included in multicellular organism. So there are two kinds of organism based on the cells. Based on the amount of cells, the first we call unicellular organism, and then the second multicellular organism. And then for the second part, bagian yang kedua ini we will study the kinds of cell of human. So in this part we just know the name of cell and its function. The first cell in human is muscle cell, sel otot. Apa fungsinya? To produce movement, atau kita bisa langsung to move. So the muscle cells to move. And then the second cell in human ya, skin cells, sel kulit. What is the function of skin cell? Look at this. To prevent harmful substance from entering our body, mencegah zat berbahaya masuk ke dalam tubuh. This is the skin cell. And then how about reproductive cell? Sel kelamin. Okay, sel kelamin. We have egg cell. female have egg cell, jadi perempuan itu punya sel telur, while the sperm cell are produced by male, dan laki-laki punya sel sperma. The reproductive cell combine during reproduction to form a new organism. Apa fungsi sperm cell and egg cell ini? Untuk membentuk a new organism, makhluk hidup baru, jadi memiliki keturunan. And then the next cells in human is the nerve cell, sel saraf. The function to carry message between our brain and other part of the body. Jadi membawa pesan di antara otak dan tubuh kita. So this is the connector between our brain and the body. Jadi penghubung otak dan otot. Kita sebut dia nerve cell, sel saraf. And then the next cells is red blood cells. We have studied about this. The function to carry oxygen, membawa oksigen around the body, to transport oxygen around the body. And then white blood cell, sel darah putih. The functions of white blood cell to destroy the germ that get into our body, or in other words you can say that it help to protect our body against disease. Jadi white blood cell itu destroy the germ, melawan kuman, atau bisa juga kita sebutkan the function to protect our body against disease. Jadi melindungi tubuh kita melawan penyakit. And then the last cell that we study today is the bone cell. What is bone cell? Sel tulang. The function to give our body shape, memberi bentuk tubuh, and allow us to move, dan untuk bergerak juga. This is the cells in human. This is all. The picture here is microscopic view. Jadi di bawah mikroskop ya, gambar under microscope. This is microscopic view. And then the next we will study the cells in plant. The cells in plant. Jadi sel pada tanaman. The first is Mesophyll Cells. Jadi sel mesophyll apa itu? The mesophyll are found in leaf. Jadi dia ada di daun, ya. They contain structure called chloroplast. Di dalam mesophyll ini ada chloroplast, and then chlorophyll found in chloroplast. Di dalam chloroplast ini ada chlorophyll. Jadi mesophyll, in the mesophyll you can find chloroplast. Inside the chloroplast there is chlorophyll. Ada chlorophyll di dalam chloroplast, green pigment ya. Jadi apa fungsinya? Look at this is the functions of chlorophyll to trap the light from the sun. Jadi dia menjebak sinar matahari so the plant can make food. Jadi tanaman bisa fotosintesis. So I can say that mesophyll, the functions of mesophyll to make food atau to do photosynthesis, because inside the mesophyll there is chloroplast. Inside the chloroplast there is chlorophyll. The chlorophyll to make food. So I can say that the mesophyll, the function to make food or to do photosynthesis. The next cells in plant is gut cell. Sel pelindung. Apa itu? This is two in the leaf ya. Sama ada pada daun. Look at this. It surround the tiny opening called a stomata. Jadi gut cell ini ternyata dia mengelilingi stomata, mulut daun, mengelilingi lubang kecil pada daun yang kita sebut dengan stomata. Jadi apa itu stomata? Fungsinya allow gases to move in out of the leaf. Jadi kita sudah tahu ya, stomata itu tempat bernafas ya, tempat lewatnya gas oksigen and also carbon dioxide. So, what is the functions of gut cell, teacher? Gut cell to control the size of stomata. Jadi ternyata besar kecilnya ukuran stomata ditentukan oleh gut cell, karena gut cell tadi adalah surround a tiny opening called the stomata. Jadi dia mengelilingi stomata. Jadi gut cell lah yang akan mengontrol ukuran dari stomata atau mulut daun. So the second cells in the plant, and then the next cell in plant, this is in the stem ya. We talked just now in the leaf, mesophyll and gut cell in the leaf. Now the next cell is xylem and phloem. in the stem, ada pada batang. Let's see the xylems here. Xylem cell form the xylems, a tube that transport water and minerals ya. Jadi fungsinya xylem, pembuluh kayu, sel pembuluh kayu, fungsinya untuk apa? Mengangkut air dan mineral. Itu xylem. How about sieve tube cells or phloem? Jadi sel pembuluh tapis atau phloem, apa fungsinya? Transport the food. Jadi mengangkut makanan. Kalau sel pembuluh kayu mengangkut water dan minerals, kalau sel pembuluh tapis or phloem mengangkut makanan. And then the last cells in the plant, this is found in root. Sekarang ada di akar, jadi di daun sudah, di batang sudah, and then the last in the roots. What is the cells in root? Root hair cell, sel rambut akar. Apa itu teacher? They are found in the root and the function to absorb water and mineral from the soils. Jadi sel rambut akar that absorb the water and mineral from the soil diserap sama sel rambut akar ini. After that the xylem cell will transport the water and mineral, baru disalurkan sama xylem atau sel pembuluh kayu. So that's all the functions of cells in plant. Jadi kita sudah bahas 5 cells in plant. Now the last page. Okay. Why do the cells need energy? Jadi ternyata sel yang kecil-kecil tadi itu mereka semua butuh energi. Untuk apa? You can see from the picture. The first function, the energy for cell. Jadi sel itu butuh energi untuk yang pertama, to take in nutrient. Jadi untuk makan, mengambil nutrisi, and remove waste material, dan mengeluarkan zat sisa. So the first function, the energy for cell to take in nutrient and remove waste material, untuk makan dan membuang zat sisa. Jadi yang pertama itu ya, the functions of energy. And then the second functions to form more cells, to divide to form more cell. Jadi ternyata sel itu melakukan cell division, pembelahan sel. 1 become 2 become 4, jadi 4, 2 di sini, begitu seterusnya. Nah, to do cell division, untuk melakukan pembelahan sel ini, they need the energy. So the first to take in nutrient and remove waste material, and then the next to do cell division, and then the last functions of cell and here the example, white blood cell need energy to destroy the germ. Jadi sel darah putih butuh energi untuk melawan kuman that enter our body. Kita tahu, we know that the white blood cell the function to destroy the germ. So the white blood cell need the energy to do their function, untuk melakukan fungsinya. Hal ini juga sama dengan other cells. So the cells need the energy to do their function, untuk melakukan fungsi-fungsi yang tadi. Skin cell untuk apa, muscle cells untuk apa, bone cells untuk apa, the function. They need the energy to do their function. So there are 3 functions of energy for cell: to take in nutrient and remove waste material, to do cell division, and to do their function, to do their job. Okay, I have explained Unit 5. Thank you, my student. If you still feel confused, you can listen it, repeat my explanation. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.